Stop shitting your money down the toilet. It's your boy AJ the Black World Traveler. I'm going to show you the reason why you don't have money saved, and the reason why a lot of us don't have money saved because we eating it and we crapping it down the toilet. Check this out. The average person in America, when you go out in the morning and you see people going out, you got a line in Starbucks. At lunchtime, you got a line in Chipotle and Chick-fil-A. In the evening, you got lines in McDonald's and all these places, or people go out to restaurants, to Thai restaurants, to Chinese food. And what they don't do, most people are stressed out. They're saying, oh man, you know, where I live is expensive and I can't afford it. You can afford it. The problem is, the reason why you can't afford it because you're eating your money and it's going in the toilet. And the reason why I'm telling you that because anything you swallow, you eat or drink, is going to go in the toilet. I'm going to show you how to change that. Now, first thing I want you to do is admit it. Admit that you have a problem. And admit that we all have problems, that we've been programmed. We've been programmed to be consumers. So that's why you have DoorDashes and the Uber Eats are always busy, because everybody, no matter if they're rich or poor, they're buying food on these sites. So I'm going to show you how to change it. So first thing you got to do, you got to calculate what you're spending per day. So I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you a scenario to kind of show you. So say you get up in the morning, you go to Starbucks, you get you a drink. It'd be like, what, $6 to $8 for a drink. You might get a cookie or a muffin. You're around $10. I'm going to round this number off so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Then at lunchtime, you might go to Chipotle. You might get you a burrito for $10, right? That's $20. Then dinner time, you'll go eat some Thai food or something. You might spend $15. We're going to round it out to $10 just for the example. So there are 12 months in a year. 7 months out of the year, there are months that have 31 days in them. So what you want to do, you take $30 a day, you multiply that by 31, which is $930 every month that you're spending on food, right? Then you have 4 months that have 30 days in them. You multiply that, $30 by 30 days. That's $900. And then you multiply that by 4. And then you have 1 month in February that has 28 days. You multiply that's $840. When you add those 12 months together, just on $30 a day of eating, that's $10,950 that you basically ate it and shit down the toilet. Yeah. Everything you ate and drink, that $30 a day you spent going in and out, whatever you're doing. And at the end of the year, if you spend $30 a day, that's $10,950 that you ate that is in the toilet. And the average person ain't got that $10.95. Can you match that $10.95, that $10,950 in your account? Most people can't. They can't match it because they ate it and it's in the toilet now. But these same people will be complaining about they can't survive where they are because it's too expensive. Dude, if you cut down your food expenses, your drinking expenses, your weed expenses, you can have money. People have habits. That's why we have obesity. And everything is promoted food. If you go outside, McDonald's always have some kind of a billboard. Chick-fil-A, Burger King, all these places, your health is going down quality-wise because your medical bill is going to go up because you're eating all this bad food. And a lot of times you're going to have obesity problems. And so the cheapest things to do, we don't practice. So I'm going to show you how to make it work. So this is how we're going to change it. So what you do now that you know you have an addiction problem, what you do is this. Instead of spending that $30 a day going to these restaurants, every day go to your bank account and pull $30 out. And you stash it in a place in your house or you put it in a separate account. When you do that and don't touch that $30, in 30 days you'll have $900 in your bank account or in your stash spot, whatever you decide to do. Put that $10,950 in your pocket and stop giving it to Uber Eats and all these and DoorDashes and stuff. Now I'm going to show you a way to make it happen. See, once you start putting that money aside, what you want to do is you want to take out a smaller percentage to cook for yourself. You ain't got to be the best cook. Just understand the concept. It's not about having the best food and all that. It's about having the most money in your pocket so you can be able to do things. So imagine if you, just imagine this. Imagine if you took this $10,950 that you were eating and you're saving it. Just take a portion of that money. Take 10% of that money, $1,095. If you can take $100 a month and buy all your groceries, or say $25 a week. Just say take $25 a week and buy your groceries, buy your lunch meat, buy your bread, and you can make your own sandwiches. It might sound corny, but trust me, you'll benefit it. Now I'm gonna give you something that people don't think about, because people always say, well, I can't eat healthier food. Man, do you realize that Trader Joe's is one of the cheapest stores to buy from? It's cheaper than Sprouts. It's cheaper than Whole Foods. It's cheaper than Walmart. It's cheaper than Fry's. It's cheaper than Kroger's. You go to you go to any Trader Joe's. I'm going to show you something. You can do this. And Aldi's. Aldi's and Trader Joe's are cheaper, and it's better quality food. Right now, I just went yesterday. I got some grapes from Aldi. It was like, I got 2 pounds of grapes for like under $3. So I'm gonna show you something. If you say you want to make sandwiches, right? I'll give you a good example. Go to Trader Joe's, get you a loaf of bread. You can get Ezekiel bread. You get any healthy loaf of bread. It's gonna cost you around $3 for the loaf. You get your lunch meat or peanut butter and jelly, whatever you want to do. If you get peanut butter and jelly, the peanut butter I think is like $2 for the Trader Joe brand, and then the jam is like $2.99. So say you're just eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm just showing you could do this. If you want to make, ham sandwiches or whatever kind of sandwich, I don't eat meat, but if you want to eat any kind of meat sandwiches, just buy your lunch meat and your cheese or whatever. The thing is, you want to buy the least condiments to put in your sandwich. You don't need all this stuff, and get the minimum you need. Mustard, bread, lunch meat. That's it. Get your bag of chips. They got the big bag of chips in Trader Joe's. You can get the big bag of chips for $2.99. Or $3.99 compared to going to Walmart and spending $6 for a big bag of Doritos. And you can make your sandwich with your chips and bag it, get you some baggies and bag it up, take it to work with you. You can do it in the morning. If you instead of going to Starbucks, spending $8 to $10, you can go to Walmart, go buy you a coffee maker. Get up extra 30 minutes, get up an extra 30 minutes early before you leave. Except getting up late, get up a little earlier, get your coffee machine, and make your own coffee. And then if you want to know how they make it, you can go onto YouTube, you can go on Google, and you can find out how they make it, and they can show you the ingredients. You can make the same thing. And then if you want Chipotle or whatever, you want to get a burrito, go buy the ingredients. Go buy the beans, go buy the tortillas. You can eat that every day. You might spend $20 on all your product, all your ingredients, with the tortillas included. And you can make you a burrito every day. So when you do that at the end of the month, you might have spent $150, $200 on food. Just make the sacrifices of saving and make it make sense. Eating out doesn't make any sense. Ordering DoorDash and Uber Eats doesn't make any sense. And the reason why it don't make any sense for somebody who's broke, because you're not broke. You just basically eating your money and it's going in the toilet because you have an addiction of convenience. When you break your addiction to convenience, you have a lot more money in your bank account. You'll be able to travel where you want to. Trust me, man, if you $10,950 is not a lot of money, but it's a lot for somebody who ain't got nothing. If you took $10,950 and had it in your account, and you want to take a 2-week vacation to Bali or something, you can afford it. You can buy your plane ticket. You can put that money aside for you just to have in the account. Then on top of that, once you get to the level where you can save money, now you build your credit and do the same thing. Now you can start building your credit. And when you go buy your food, you use your credit card. You do the same thing. Don't go spend $30 on the food a day. You take that same money, and trust me, take the same money you just spend on your food, keep taking it out of the account or put it to a separate account and save that money. Then when you buy with your credit card, you do the same thing. You spend the same amount of money. $5, $10, go buy your groceries. Do the same thing. You can live in New York City and all that. And you can have money in your account. Living in New York, living in LA, San Francisco, wherever you live, because guess what? You're breaking your food addiction on addicted to buying retail food, buying the food out there where you got to go pay money and pay for a delivery service. Man, you realize, man, people are broke that are buying DoorDash? There's more people with no money buying DoorDash. People usually have a lot of money. They're the most frugal people. They're not buying DoorDash. People who have a lot of money, people who are very, very wealthy, they're cooking at home. They're the minimalist. They have like one car or 2 cars that are all gas efficient. You know, they might have hybrids. They have solar panels on their house. They're doing everything to save money. People who are wealthy are not spending money. People who are not wealthy spend money all the time. Your biggest consumer is a person who has nothing. And you complain saying you have nothing, but the reason why you don't have anything is because you don't know how to save. And you are addicted to spending your money on food. So when you break the food addiction and you realize that you're basically have addiction of buying convenient food, which is going to give you more health problems, which is going to make your insulin spike. You might get diabetes, high blood pressure because you're eating KFC and all these foods that are, where the meats are not even healthy. I mean, a lot of this stuff is processed and grown. You know, there's a documentary showing you how the food is grown. So understand what you're doing to your health, not only to your pockets, but your health. You can change your environment by changing your addictions and changing your habits. If you want to save money and you want to start enjoying life like you want to, stop crapping your money in the toilet. Stop eating your money and letting it go into the toilet. Because every time you buy food and eat it and drink something, it is going to go in your body, digest, and go into the toilet. So no matter if you spend $2,000 a year or $20,000 a year, that money is in the toilet and you can't get it back. It's your boy AJ the Black World Traveler. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.
I would be your man in a perfect world. I think you really don't understand. There would never be a perfect